Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Summer Nights by Randall. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, so in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we have the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. Additionally, we have these lines are palindromes, so they read the same forwards and backwards. So if this was, say, 1, 2, then this would need to be 2, 1. That doesn't work, but you get the idea. The other way to think about that is these two are clones and these two are clones. They're the same digit. All right. We also have anti-knight. So cells and knights move as in chess apart, cannot contain the same digit. So let's take this 2, for example. Actually, let's take this cell. Let's make this cell purple. And there are 8 cells that a chess knight could capture, just like this. And so none of the green cells can have the same digit as the purple cell. And that's true of every single cell. So a knight moves 2 in one direction, 1 in another direction. So that's how it got to this green cell, 2 and 1 to get to this green cell, etc. All right, so those are the rules. If you want to try the puzzle yourself first, which I highly recommend, then check the link in the description, and I am going to get started right now. Let's hit restart so I have a right time. Okay. So this 3 sees these 2 cells by knight's move. So that means the 3 is in one of these 2 cells. So it's a decent place to start. This 4 is actually in a very prime position here because 4 can't be in these 2 cells by Sudoku and these 2 cells by knight's move. So 4 is in one of these 2. If this was the 4, it would go here, and that actually seems viable. All right, what else? This 2 is in the prime position for this box, so there's a 2 in one of these 2. So this cell can't be a 1, 2, or 3. Can't be a 5 either, so it's 4 or 6, which means this is 4 or 6. And this sees that cell. That might be interesting. Maybe. So what can this be? It could be 1, I think. Can't be 2. It can't be 3. No, I think it could be 3, actually. It can't be 4, though, but it could be 5 or 6. Oh, no, it can't be 5. This 5 sees it by knight's move, so it can only be 6. All right, not as limited as I hoped. We do have these ones as well, so let's take a look. So this cell can't be 1, can't be 2. It sees this 2 by knight's move. Can't be 3, because we have 3 in one of these 2. Definitely could be 4. Can't be 5. Could be 6. So we have this 4, 6. Now, is this a 4, 6 pair, or is this the same digit? These could all be the same digit. In fact, that's feeling somewhat likely. Let's take a look at this one next. So it looks like we could be 1 or 2. We actually can't be 3. And that's because of this formation here. So if this was 3, it's pretty clear why this can't be 3. And then the other option is this to be 3, in which case it sees it by knight's move. So wherever this 3 is, this can't be 3. Can't be 4 or 5 either. Again, we don't have any 6s in the grid, so pretty much every cell can be 6. And that makes it that means we're not going to find any naked singles unless it's a naked single 6 until we get some more digits placed. All right. So, I was going to say this cell goes up here, or up here somewhere, but that's not all that helpful. There is a 5 in one of these 3, and all 3 of them see this cell. So this cell can't be 5, but everything else in the box can be. Well, these 3. That's not helpful yet. This digit, again, it's in that prime spot where it can't be in these cells, so it goes here or here. So if it went here, this would be the same digit as these 2. But that seems viable. What am I not seeing here? I feel like I'm missing something very important. This 2 sees these 3. Okay, so there's a 2 in one of these 2. There's a 1 in one of these 3. That just takes 1 out of here, and it takes 1 out of here. I don't see anything specifically useful about that yet. Two is in one of these 2 cells. Whoops. And that takes 2 out of these 2 cells. But these pointing or 2's already did. There's a 2 in one of these 2. Ah, that does it. Okay, this the 2 in this box is in one of these 2 cells because of these pointing. So this formation here, let's highlight that in purple. That takes that common digit out of those 2 cells. If you think about it, if the 2 was here, then by Sudoku it can't be here, and by Knight's Move it can't be here. And if the 2 was here, then by Sudoku it can't be here, and by Knight's Move it can't be there. So no matter what, if the 2 is limited to these 2 cells in the row or the box, then these cells can't be 2. So that takes 2 out of here. So the only place in this box for a 2 is exactly right here. And that's our first digit after 5 minutes. Wonderful. So I don't even know if that was supposed to be my first digit, but it was. Does that help? That better help. Well, it takes 2 out of these, so 2's up here somewhere. It's certainly not sharing a column with this one. I get the feeling that didn't help. Five's in one of these 2 cells. Let's mark that. That takes 5. It doesn't take 5 out of anywhere useful. It takes 5 out of here. This can't be 5, so 5's in one of these 2. So what does that do? I feel like, yes, that takes 5 out of this cell here. And the reason for that, just to explain, it's the same thing we've been doing, right? So either the 5 is here, which takes it out, or the 5 is here, which takes it out by Knight's Move. So this can't be a 5. Nothing to do with that. It also takes 5 out of here, but that's not useful. It takes 5 out of here. Not super useful. These also take 5 out of this cell, but there's already 5 given. So wow, I'm struggling with this. There must be some more obvious thing that I'm missing. Maybe it's the fact that there's a 3 in one of these 3? Oh, actually, there's a 3 in one of these 2, but that just takes them out of here. Interestingly, if these both were 3, then this would also be a 3. I think same with 6. Maybe not with 6. If these both were 6, actually, yeah, because whatever digit this is, let's call it purple. Where does purple go in this box? Well, it doesn't go here, it doesn't go here, right? I think we said that. It goes in one of these 2. And so unless it's a 1, it goes exactly here. Is there something similar with this cell? This cell we know is not purple, so we can call it green. So green looks down here. Ah, yeah, okay. So green is exactly here. So these do end up being the same digit. And the reason for that, just to be clear, these greens look down, and then this green by Knight's Move sees here. So whatever green is, it has to be here in this box only. And then that's cloned here. I wonder if we can finish the greens. We can, because green is not purple. So green goes there, which is 4 or 6, which importantly is not a 3. So now we have actually placed 3 in all 3 of these purples. We can get rid of purple. Okay, that feels like progress for sure. These greens look down, and this green looks over. There's only one place for green in this box, and that makes it a 4. And we are done with 4s now. Very nice. We don't need these to be green either. Okay, so it just took a little bit of coloring. I didn't think to color. So these two are the same. Let's fill this pair. This is 5 and something. 5 and 6. Everything. We still haven't placed a 6, so everything can be 6. This being a 5-6 pair does mean this can't be 5 or 6. So we're starting to restrict where 6 can go, but not a whole lot. Also, this can't be 6 or 5. Okay, so where does the other 5-6 go in this column? This 5-6 pair, basically, where does this 5-6? Let's color it. This will be purple, this will be green. Where does purple go in this column? Well, it's not 2, 3, or 4, and it can't go here by knight's move. So purple goes here, and that's the purple 5-6. Probably the best way to explain it. And now where does green go in this box? Green sees all 3 of these, and it's not 3 or 4, so this is green, and it's a 5-6. Having some fun with coloring. So this is the green 5-6 here, and it can't be 5, so green is 6, purple is 5, these now can't be 6, these are not 5s. We're not done with 5s or 6s, but we might be close, so let's remove the colors we don't need. These 5s look down, that does make this a 5. How many 5s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need... Oh, this 5 is corner marked. It's the only corner mark in the box, so I guess we placed a 5 there. And then we have one final 5 to place, which goes right there. Okay, 5s are done. How about 6s? 6 goes in one of these two. This is just a pair. This is a 1-6 pair, and so we know the order. That places this 6. And we have one more 6 to place. It goes there. All right, we actually finished 6s early. These are 1, 2, or 3. So this can't be 3 or 2. Oh, the column's done. This is a 1. I'm being silly. That's a 3. That's a 2. That's a 2. Yeah, we are finishing now. That's a 1. That's a 1. That's a 1. And we need a 3. All right. That took me some time, but it's because I didn't think to color. I probably should have, but I thought there would be something simpler to spot to start out. So thank you, Randall, for the anti-knight puzzle there. That was pretty neat. I think a little bit on the difficult side, so I'm curious how you guys did. I'm always happy to get feedback about whether you think a puzzle was too easy or too hard. We are trying to tune the difficulty, and I'm sure as everyone knows, for different people, difficulty works different ways. So I'm very interested in hearing your feedback. And of course, if you enjoyed this content, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and leave any kind of nice comment. And I'll see you next time.